Yo, I'm going to be responsible this morning just the game. It's like a struggle, we rise all the same. Time's not short, but the wisdom's kind of deep. Always in the bits, when the lost is what we keep. Only things but they never conclude. In this world of chaos, you can compute. Time is money. I want it in abundance, more hostile and stronger. Which that is with the substance. Patience is a test. When you get you get more bottom, that is when you grow. People so waiting for life. Through the pain and the strife, we find out our life. Built for the burns, we fight and we strive. In the game of life, we aim to survive. We know Jesus stand for the strong. In the rhythm of the game, that is where we belong. So basically, it proves I'm going in the field. Big approach soccer, it is about the field. In the heart of the game, we find all the truth in the spirit of the fight. We raise this.
Guys, welcome everyone. This is the official Big Bro Soccer Cup draw. I'm Eggy G, and I'm here alongside Nad, my man, with the master plan.
Here we go.
And today we are revealing all the matchups for this season's thrilling knockout competition. Everyone's eager and been waiting to find out the draw, and here we are. Going to pass over to Nad.
Yep, so we've got 3 draws to do: Champions League, Europa Cup, and the Conference Cup. So we're looking right now at the top teams of across all 3 divisions. We've got Cumnock Boys, Bragos, NYF, the Beechwood, Southsiders, the Dream Team, Darnley, and did I say Bentakers? Bentakers. That's your 8 for the...
Finished in the top.
Yeah, they qualified for the Champions League. Then we have the Europa Cup, Old Shields, Perhera Perry, Top Gun, Afristan, Crookie, GTI, KP Derry, and MCFC, now led by Amr Ghazal.
Amazing.
What a competition that looks like. And of course, then the Europa Cup, the Conference Cup, we've got West End Legends, Denniston, Dino, Elite FC, Galacticos, Real Warrior, and the over 35 champions, the Rosehill United and Unpredictables. I mean, to think that that's the 3rd tier of European football in the Big Bro Soccer League.
Big names in there.
Some big names in there, of course. And then, of course, then our 4th wheel is for the venue. So if any of our draws tonight end up with a team from Goals and a team from Super Soccer, then we'll come to this wheel, and that will then decide where the quarterfinals will get played. Of course, when we move to the semi-finals, it's a 2-legged affair. So they'll be home and away. So if there are teams from Goals and Super Soccer that face off in the semi-finals, there'll be 1 leg played at each venue. And of course, for the first time in a long time, you're going to be seeing cup finals with 2 legs. Eggy G, what do you think about that?
I mean, first time. When was the last time this was done? In the 80s?
I think when we Googled it, it was maybe in the 70s.
70s?
Maybe the 70s.
We're bringing it back to life.
We're bringing it back to life.
24.
Yep. So if you think about it, last season, our Europa League final was won by Hera Perry with a beautiful strike from, was it Sad?
Sad Raja.
Sad Raja in the final minute of the Europa Cup. Now, to think about that going to a second leg and redoing that again for the teams, the fans.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we've got that over two legs now for the 3 competitions, which should add a bit of excitement to it. There's, of course, cash prizes and the trophies and medals to be won as well. The cup competitions at Big Bro Soccer that really brings the whole league together, doesn't it? That's when you really get to see teams from different divisions.
100%. I mean, last season was amazing. I mean, some of the classic games that we had, the Beatables, a line 7 each or something like. Went all the way into penalties, and Arif done that famous speech at the end.
And then, of course, Rosehill, I think they played Arifstan as well.
That's right. Safe Arifstan.
The Dream Team last season. The Dream Team beating Cumnock.
That's right. The only team last season to do it.
Okay, so the way the draw is going to work then is I think we should maybe start with the Conference League. So we'll spin the wheel. As the team gets revealed, Mr. Eggy G shall be penning them down. And once we've got the full draw complete, we will confirm the games, and then Eggy G will be in touch tomorrow to clarify the dates next week when these games will get played. So there'll be 12 games scheduled for next week, all cup competitions. Unfortunately, 3 teams have missed out on the cup competitions this season. So pull your pants down, Stoters, and Still Game.
Still Game. Okay, so they won't be playing in any other competitions.
Unfortunately not. No, the leagues were meant to be 8, 8 and 8, so 24 teams, 8 in each competition. But of course, this season we've had a big uptake. So we always had a bit of jeopardy in there with the league first round of fixtures it was based on. So maybe Stoters and Still Game or Pull Your Pants can get a wee friendly arranged for next week. But next week we're off league duty and it's all about the cups.
Yep.
So, let's kick away then with the first draw for the Conference League.
Conference League, yeah.
Here we go.
Let's start off.
And first out is Galacticos, led by the Inspirational Armour and Big Fesso up top. Tam Boyle from Thornley Bank. I know him well. Nice wee team. They've just picked up another 3 points on Thursday night against Denison. They're now level on points with the champions in the over 35s.
I think Armour would be glad with that. He wasn't happy about the last result against Denison. And they was like a last minute goal, I think.
Yeah. I think he said in his post-match conference that the team have started to show a bit of rhythm again, so
yeah,
they'll kick on from now. So
very good team.
They'll be hoping for a favourable draw here. Who do you think they want to avoid here?
I think the Rosehill, the champions, possibly.
Let's see, Galacticos over 35s in the quarterfinals.
Can you believe it? It's Dynamo.
They're up against the championship team Dynamo. And that means we have to activate.
We're looking forward to this.
Well, we need to first of all now activate our venue to see where the first quarterfinal is going to get played. And it's at Super Soccer.
Okay.
Galacticos will be travelling to Super Soccer next week to play Dynamo.
Yep.
In the quarterfinals of the Conference Cup. Good luck to both teams as we head back to the draw. And next out, Eggy G, I'll let you take over here.
And it's Shane, or is it not? It's Denison's Munna.
Denison FC sitting round about the bottom of the over 35s, just managed to pip Stoters to a place in this competition with an impressive 5-1 victory last week over Stoters, which guaranteed them the place. They will be up against it's another championship versus over 35s. Real Warriors versus Denison.
Well, really good game, actually.
And now let's just
play that.
Find out where we're going for this game. And it's a Super Soccer again. Creshy will be happy that all these games are getting done at Super Soccer. So there we have it, Galacticos, Dino, and Denison Real Warriors. Only 4 more names in this conference. We have Rosehill United, Elite, West End Legends, and Unpredictables.
Some Unpredictables. OS. Who do you want in this Conference Cup?
Let's see.
Oh,
that's Rosehill United.
It'll be a tough one for you, OS, to take. Tony will be happy with that one.
That's very disrespectful to your, I believe, a family member.
I mean, they've had a tough time in the championship so far.
It's probably not the draw.
Actually, they're on the back of a win. Actually, they won the last game.
You're back.
A big win, actually, a big win.
You're backpedaling now, son.
But come on, it's against the Rosehill, the champions.
Now let's just see where this game's going to get played. Rosehill United versus
I know
Unpredictables.
Rosehill prefer Super Soccer. But Unpredictables actually prefer goals.
It will be at goals.
What's that, goals? Game on.
And of course, then that means that the final game in the Conference Cup quarterfinals will be
Elite FC.
Tahi Butty's Elite FC versus Shane's West End Legends. I had the privilege of refereeing my first West End Legends game today, Eggy G.
Yeah, how was it?
Brilliant game. Pull your pants down. 10-9
What was it?
to West End Legends.
Easy.
Beautiful football from both sides. I can't believe Pull Your Pants Down are bottom of
Aye,
that
they're a
league.
good side. They've been unlucky, some of the games.
Yeah. So there you have it. That's the Conference Cup. Eggy G, can you just give us a lowdown of the 4 games and the venues?
So it would be the first game would be Galacticos versus Dynamo, which will be played at Super Soccer. Then it'll be Denniston versus Real Warriors, which will also be played at Super Soccer. And then it'll be Unpredictables against Rosehill United, and this will be at goals. And then Elite FC. Did we do the last one? Sorry, Western Legends. Did we do the?
Yeah, goals.
Goals in it.
Oh, no, did
Did we?
I don't think we did.
Nah, we did.
We didn't. Right, okay, let's see where they're playing.
Which venue? Elite FC would prefer goals. Western Legends.
And they're going to get goals.
Oh, there it is. Goals.
Shane and the boys will be travelling to Shawlands next week.
Travelling, they did say they don't like travelling.
Any team that doesn't like travelling, unfortunately, will just have to give up the game.
Yeah.
That's the luck of the draw. Okay, here we go now. We're ready, Eggy G, for the Europa Cup.
Yep.
Talk us through the teams that we've got. Who's favourite?
Let me see. GTI, Crookie, CFR Afghanistan, Top Gun. Oh my God. Per Heraperi, Old Shields, MCFC, and KP Derry.
So I want to know who your 2 finalists are right now.
2 finalists.
Yep.
And I think out of all them, I'm going for MCFC and Old Shields.
Okay.
What do you think, Ned?
I'm thinking. I think Old Shields. I think they fancy themselves here. Top Gun, Afghanistan. I'm going to pick 3. Top Gun, Afghanistan, and Old Shields. Right, let's see. Who have we got for the first quarter-final of the Europa Cup?
Yeah.
And it's Shiroz Khan's Crookie FC. They've been unfortunate in the Premier League, yet to pick up any points, but what a formidable side they've got. And again, it just shows the quality that's in the Premier League. That a team like that are, not picked any points. Leo has joined them as well. Crookie FC will be playing.
It's a Premier League game.
Oh, it's an all Premier League quarter-final.
GTI. We've got Roland back. They look dangerous.
Roland, I actually have been told might be signing for Top Gun. Actually. Breaking news, folks. Was privy to the information last week.
Is this obviously a replacement for Sahil? Losing Sahil?
Potentially, Sahil's gone to NYF.
Yeah.
So, and obviously, the transfer window is still open just now. Just to clarify, if any player has moved to a team and you've already played for them, that is your new team now. Teams will have until Sunday evening to submit their final squads, and then as we go into the cup competitions, that's it. As soon as you play for your new team, that's it. So there's been a lot of movement, but we'll save that for another day.
We'll move on to the venue for Crookie versus GTI.
No need to do it because both of these teams play at goals.
Goals.
That one.
Yep.
Next name out for the quarter-final, Europa Cup. Oh, and it's the favourites. Both Eggy G and myself have Old Shields in their final 2. Ali Shisha's been absolutely world class this season.
Unbelievable.
I think he's only been maybe 2 matches where he's not picked up man of the match.
Actually, so he's in contest for Ballon d'Or.
One of the heavy favourites for the Ballon d'Or in the over 35s. I don't think there's been a consistent player.
I think he's taking over as well he's leading by example, man, because Big Sarge is taking a break.
Yeah.
I think he's been injured. And then he's been really good at all.
Yeah.
Both experienced.
Yeah, and Suj, let's not forget.
Suj.
I've yet to see Suj up and close in terms of playing, but I've heard a lot of good things about him.
And then these other 2 or 3 players, I don't know the names, but they've been good, man.
Yeah,
they've been a good side to watch.
Yeah, they've certainly. If the dream team drop any points,
Old Shields are up there.
I think Old Shields are up there.
And they're still to play, by the way, this season.
Both the dream team and Old Shields.
Aye, they've not played yet.
2 fixtures ready to go.
Yeah,
that's class.
Yeah.
That'll be class. Okay, so Old Shields quarterfinals of the Europa Cup will be meeting. This looks like Hera Perry. Unbelievable! Hera Perry. What a match! That has got fireworks written all over it.
This is going to get played. This needs to be drawn out.
Yeah. The current champions, the current holders of the Europa Cup for Hera Perry.
Hera Perry, the return of Aslam as well.
And of course, Manny and Hera Perry will know all about Usibeg and Ali Shisha having competed in the over 35s last season.
So they had some cracking games last season.
Very good games.
Yeah.
I think if you head over to the Big Bro Soccer YouTube channel, you'll find at least 4 games with Hera Perry and Old Shields. All absolute classics. So, of course, we need to draw for the venue. Will it be goals? I know Hera Perry will fancy, they'll prefer
Super Soccer.
Yeah.
And then
I don't think Old Shields will mind.
Yeah.
They played the Super Soccer last season as well. So let's just see, is this draw favourable for Hera Perry? They will be looking for Super Soccer. They need the red. It's going to be red.
And Super Soccer.
Hera Perry versus Old Shields at Super Soccer next week.
Old Shields. Come home.
Unbelievable, Jeff. That is going to be an absolute cracker, Eggy G.
Oh, class. MCFC.
MCFC, as you all know, MCFC recently taken over by Amr Ghazal, and he's pretty much decimated.
One of my favourites for this.
He's decimated the MYF squad.
Yeah.
So Ali Akbar's left MYF.
Yeah.
To go to him. He's got Talib back.
Talib's back as well. Amazing.
Saka's the only one that's not left, and apparently Saka's staying with MYF.
Don't know that. I was asking him. He's left.
But Amr Ghazal has got the boys back. They lost their first game under the new goalkeeping rule that we've got at Big Bro Soccer. All the goalkeepers now are part of the BBFA, and if you don't have a goalkeeper, you can contact BBFA, and we will try and get you a goalkeeper from another league. Goalkeepers are free to play for any team as long as it's not within the same league. So Chad, John himself, the Southsider goalkeeper, played for MCFC in the Premier League under that new ruling last week, I believe. They lost the game, but MCFC they won their game this week. So they're up and they're cooking the gas now. Let's find out who they have been drawn against. Top Gun, Aristan or KP Derry. And it's an all Premier League affair in the quarterfinals of the Europa Cup. Afristan versus MCFC. Eggy G, what do you think?
I mean, that's going to be that's a hard one to call. Both teams have been,
and of course,
good for them.
Yeah.
Goals, that'll be played at goals. And then it's Top Gun versus KP Derry.
Yep, the only 2 teams at the main. KP Derry versus Top Gun. Another chance for KP Derry to taste the Premier League. Gary, when he first joined, was thinking maybe KP Derry were a Premier League team, so we set them up with Bragos in pre-season. They lost both games narrowly, but it was probably the right decision for them to go into the Championship. But they've been cooking the gas in the Championship, really purring away. They're still in the title race for the Championship. Top Gun will be a good challenge for them, a step up. Of course, we need to draw to see where they're going to be playing. KP Derry play their games at Super Soccer, Top Gun are at Goals. But I think now with Sahel not at Top Gun, that's a big plus. But guys at Justo, Allen,
Still a quality team, right?
their Top Gun I think their Premier League position doesn't tell the whole story.
Yeah.
Well,
KP Derry will be hoping Craigie's back playing again.
Has Craigie been missing?
He's been missing. He's missing today in their game against Darley Disappointments.
Okay. Let's find out where KP Derry and Top Gun will be playing their quarterfinal next week in the Europa Cup quarterfinals. Here we go. And KP Derry will be travelling to Shawlands for the quarterfinals. And Eggy G, that completes the draw now for the Europa Cup. So if you just give us a quick lowdown of what we've got.
Yep, give me 1 second.
As we now just wait.
For the Europa Cup, we've got Crookie versus GTI, which will be played at Goals. And then it's Old Shields versus Perry, which will be played at Super Soccer. And then MCFC versus CF Afghanistan, which will be played at Goals. And then Top Gun FC versus KP Derry, which will also be played at Goals.
Excellent.
Honestly.
What's the pick of the bunch in the Europa Cup?
In the Europa Cup, Old Shields, Perry.
Yeah.
And then MCFC, CF. I mean, they're all good games.
Okay. And now here we go. The big one, the Champions League.
Champions League.
This is where all the big boys are. Again, just to clarify, the big boys that we've got in the draw this season, we've got Darnley Disappointments led by Omer. Yeah. We've got La Dream Team led by Dewey and Mintet. Yeah. We've got the Southsiders led by James. The Beechwood, the experienced Ted. NYF, the experienced Omar.
Yeah.
And Bregos, the inspirational Dovey. And of course, the champions Cumnock boys. Bentekers, of course, you've got Ryan and Connor. So, yeah.
Could that be the actual Premier League? I mean, I don't know. It's a question the fans are asking.
I think that would be, yeah. I think it'll be interesting to see how the likes of the Dream Team, Southsiders, Bentekers, how these guys get on against the likes of the NYF and the Bregos. I think maybe the Cumnocks and the Beechwoods of the world's maybe a bit too strong for majority of the teams in the leagues. But it's interesting to see how maybe like a Darnley maybe take on an NYF or a Bregos versus Southsiders.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Here we go. The first of the 4 quarterfinals in the Champions League. And it's Bregos. Dovey and the boys were quite annoyed at the start of the season when Eggy G suggested to them that they should maybe perhaps consider playing in the Championship.
I think it's helped them. I think it's worked.
Dovey was not
they're
pleased.
They're flying high.
Dovey was
happy for them.
Yeah. Okay, let's see who Bregos have got. Has the draw been kind to them? No, it's not. It's the Premier League champions Cumnock.
Boys.
Not the draw that Dovey and the boys were looking for, but I tell you what, Dovey will be saying to you right now, bring it on.
True. I mean, you just need to give credit to these boys, though. Cumnock boys, they've been amazing this season. Honestly, they keep getting better each game. Brilliant to watch.
Here we go. So, of course, that game will get played at Goals, both Premier League teams. And the next name out of the quarterfinals draw for the Champions League is the impressive Darnley Disappointments.
Darnley Disappointments, wow.
Now, they have got the Ballon d'Or.
Great performance today against KP Derry.
They've got the Ballon d'Or contender in their team.
Yep, Rowan. All as well. We've both been outstanding this season.
Yeah, and I think
as well as Adel for Cumnock boys, man.
Gary at KP Derry was asking for the boys to be drug tested after
the Darnley boys
after Darnley's win tonight. So I think that says it all. Let's see then who Darnley I've got in the quarterfinals. Oh, Rowan's back at the Beechwood. Oh, no, wait. It's not. It's Southsiders. Oh. Darnley boys narrowly miss out on the Beechwood. And they've ended up with Southsiders. So Rowan still goes back to Beechwood because Southsiders are from a part of Beechwood. So that'll be an interesting tie. And
actually, experience and then young boys.
Let's see now. So this tie will need to get decided by the wheel, whether it'll be at Super Soccer or...
Southsiders are actually top of the over 35s at the moment.
Okay, they're doing well right now.
And they've been on good form. I think they've only... I mean, the keeper's amazing as well. John's
been doing very well. James, Disco.
I mean, to be fair, yes, so Darnley would prefer to be at Super Soccer. But I don't know if Southsiders would prefer that or not. Let's see.
I think you'll probably find that Southsiders will want it at goals. Let me just quickly set this back up again. So we've got South Soccer and goals. Okay, here we go. So this is for Darnley and Southsiders. The venue shall be at... It's Goals. Darnley will be travelling to Goals next week to play Southsiders in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. We've got 4 big teams left. The Beechwood, NYF, the Dream Team and Bentekers. Bentekers, do they look a wee bit out of position here, or have they earned the right to be in amongst the likes of NYF and Beechwood?
Right. I mean, they are still top of the... They are, aren't they?
No, Darnley now have just
taken them.
Yeah, every week that top of the championship changes, and this week it's Darnley's now.
I think they've got enough steel.
Okay.
Inspiration.
Here we go. Oh, and it's one of the favourites, the Beechwood.
The Beechwood. Like Ted.
And of course, the Dream Team did draw against the Beechwood after beating Cumnock, and that didn't go very well, did it?
No. I mean, it was our C team, but...
Here we go. The Beechwood versus...
The win's the win.
Oh, narrowly NYF.
Whoa, what a tie.
Beechwood, NYF, and Bentekers just narrowly missed out on there.
Bentekers versus the Dream Team and Beechwood versus NYF. Amazing, because their last game was very tight. The last game they played in the Premier League.
NYF Beechwood, I believe, was 8-6.
8-6. It was a tight game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, another cracker.
And of course, that'll get played at Goals.
Goals as well, yeah.
And just to clarify then, as you can see on the screen, the last 2 teams in the Champions League quarterfinals will be Eggy G's very own the Dream Team versus Connor's Bentekers. And let's just find out where exactly this game's going to get played next week. Bentekers versus the Dream Team quarterfinals Champions League will be held at... We're back at Goals. All 4 Champions League games next season are going to be held at Goals.
Brilliant for the Dream Team. We'll be happy with that.
Excellent. Right, now let's just quickly run through this. We've been on now for almost 30 minutes. Eggy G, if you want to kindly read out the Euro Conference League, who have we got?
So we've got first game, which would be Galacticos versus Dynamo, which will be played at Super Soccer. And then Denniston versus Real Warriors, which will be played at Super Soccer. And then Unpredictables versus Rosehill United, which will be played at Goals. And then Elite FC versus West End Legends, which will be played at Goals.
Excellent. And then for the Europa Cup, we've got Druki FC versus GTI. That'll get played at Goals. Old Shields versus Perry. What a cracker that's going to be. That'll be at Super Soccer. MCFC versus FC Athelstan, that will be at goals. And the final Europa Cup quarterfinals, Top Gun versus KP Derry, and that will be at goals. Champions League, Eggy G, who have we got?
Got Bregos versus Cumnock Boys, which will be played at goals. And then Darnley versus Southsiders, which will be also played at goals. And then Beechwood versus MYF, which will be at goals. And then the Dream Team versus Bentekers, which will also be at goals.
There you have it,
So
guys.
All at goals in the Champions League games.
Excellent. So that's your draw, guys. Just want to quickly draw your attention to the Big Bro Soccer Hub, where all these fixtures are now going to be scheduled. If you don't already know, there are some tabs at the top of the Big Bro Soccer Hub that can help you navigate through all of the messages. You've got a tab for fixtures. As you can see, there are no fixtures now because we've finished the week. It's a Thursday. Click on results, and you're going to see all the results from all the games. You've also got a tab for tables. Very quickly, at one click, you can see the updated tables. Match of the Day tab will allow you very quickly to come in and see the recent games that have been uploaded. And of course, then you'll see the match reports along with each of the games, all posted in the one section. Calendar will help you see events very quickly, fixtures. If you toggle up this side here, change the view, you can also get a good view of the pending fixtures. So yeah, there you have it. Have a look out for the Big Bro Soccer Hub. All these games will be posted in the next few hours, and Eggy will be in touch to schedule your games. All 12 games of the Cups will be played next week, either at Goals or Super Soccer. Eggy G, before we go, I just need an answer from you. Who's going to win this season's Conference Cup?
Conference Cup. I'm going for Elite FC.
Elite FC. And who's going to win the Europa Cup?
Europa Cup, we're going for MCFC.
MCFC. And the Champions League?
It's got to be the Dream Team.
There you have it, guys. Thanks very much. We will be in touch to get these draws fixtures out to you. And once again, guys, thanks everybody for participating. Look out for the new winter leagues that's going to be kicking off at Super Soccer very soon. The registration is going to be opening for that. And yeah, we'll see you next week for the cup competitions.
See you next week, guys. Peace.